Hey everybody, so this is a book, I actually really like the way it was written. The language and the vocabulary, it's very colorful, and I dig the word choice too. It's called The Temple of Dawn by, wow, there's actually not an author on the front. Okay, so we have an author by the name of Mishima. Mishima. So yeah. All right, here we go. Miss Shinkawa was vivacious. At her age, she increasingly found an indefinable interest in talking about herself. One of the things I found too with reading aloud in books, if you're feeling lonely especially, and you need like the percolation, try to get into the energy or the tone of the character. Like try to become the character. That's what I do. It's like acting, it's pretend play, whatever you want to call it, but it also just helps you become, helps change your voice up, play with your vocal patterns, and just to, shine a different style of light. Now you have to be careful when you're speaking and portraying things that are of a malevolent intent. When those type of things come across, I don't really read books with that type of information, but if I do, it's good to use, your discernment in the back of your head, realize that you're reading something aloud, but you're not agreeing with it. Like you're not agreeing with wanting to perpetuate that energy out there. You're just reading along as it comes by you, or you can even just skip it if you want to. But otherwise, yeah, I like to have fun with it if I can. Indefinable interest in talking about herself. Her search for listeners harmonized beautifully with the attempt to abolish class distinctions that was now in style. She had never once been concerned about the quality of her audience. She paid exaggerated compliments to the singer of French songs as though she were talking to royalty, in return for which she obtained a hearing. She shamelessly praised Makiko Kito's poems, and they imposed her own tale on the poor woman. Once she had been complimented by an Englishman who had called her a poet. He had made the remark when she had compared the late summer clouds over Karyozawa to a Sicily painting. Now, moved by uncanny intuition, she began to talk about the garden party at the Mastuje estate as she joined her husband by the fireplace. As I think back, those were stupid and uncivilized times when expensive parties entailed nothing more than having a few geisha dance and make music at home. How unimaginative people were then. I must say, Japan has made quite a bit of progress. The barbarous customs are gone, and it's ordinary for wives to be included in social affairs. Look at them. The women at this party are no longer silent. Conversations that took place at garden parties used to be excruciatingly boring, but now the women converse very wittily. But it was doubtful whether she had ever listened to anyone's conversations either now or at any time in the past 40 years. She never tried to talk about anything except herself. Wow. That's a trip. Miss Shinkawa suddenly left her husband's side. She cast a glance into a dark mirror mounted on a wall. Looking glasses never frightened her. They all functioned as waste baskets into which she could discard her wrinkles as she stood before them. Interesting. All right, I love you guys. Hope you all have a good one. Bye-bye.